Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Devin Brown's easiest system ever. Okay, so maybe you landed on this page and it says free presentation reveals the 100% dummy-proof system I use to make $984 per day online, right? And maybe you're jumping on this webinar here with Devin Brown, and you're having a look to see whether this can actually make you money. Okay, it's also called the 12-minute affiliate. That's the old name for it, and you might be checking it out. Let's do a full review on this to see whether this is a good way to generate income online. What is it all about? Maybe there are better ways to do it, right? If anytime you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month 100% from home, this is my favorite strategy. Click the link below and I'll send you that straight to your email if you want to check that out. All right, now I've reviewed hundreds of ways to make money online. I've been marketing online for over 14 plus years. At the time of recording this video, I've seen it all, right? All sorts of different online business models, free make money online websites, surveys, watching video ads, things like that. And some of them are great and you can potentially make a lot of money, but a lot of them are really a waste of time, and some of them you make very little money. So let's take a look at Devin Brown's easiest system ever to see what this is all about, and can you really make, just under $1,000 a day, okay? So if you've landed on this website, basically what Devin will get you to do is opt into his on-demand webinar. He'll go through a presentation with you, all right? And then you will basically find out a little bit about the easiest system ever, what it's about, and how you can actually make money from it, all right? Now, Devin Brown's a very experienced affiliate marketer and coach. He's been doing this for a very long time, so he's made a lot of money, right? This particular product, though, let me talk about what he's actually selling you, okay? So first of all, he's teaching you something called affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is a $12 billion industry. It's 100% legitimate industry. All you're doing is you're selling other people's products, and when you sell those products through your links, you get a commission from those product creators or retailers, okay? So it's a legit business. It's just whether or not you're learning it in the right way, okay? So the way that he teaches it is he's saying, instead of learning how to do it from scratch, so instead of learning the real skills of how to do affiliate marketing properly, right? He's saying, don't do that. Take a shortcut. You can use his system, and all you need to do is step 1, activate the system. Step 2, buy traffic from his sources, and step 3, make money while you sleep. Okay, now while that sounds really enticing, the big question is does this really work? All right, so I'm going to take you through the pros and cons of why I think this might be okay, but at the same time there are a lot of red flags. All right, so just so that you understand, I went through this very same process in 2009, which again at the time of recording this is 14 to 15 years ago. It hasn't changed at all in 14 to 15 years. People are still proliferating this type of training style and strategy for affiliate marketing, okay? This is basically called using a done-for-you marketing system that thousands of affiliates all over the world, they have the exact same system, they all look the same, they're all buying from the same source of traffic, and that's why you basically don't really make commissions. Now, if you get lucky, you might make a couple of sales here and there, but will you really get into big profit, and will you really understand what you're doing? Not really, okay? Because this type of system doesn't teach you how to market. They just teach you how to use their replicated system. That's what it's called, a replicated system. Again, that have, there might be like 10,000 people around the world that have the exact same pages, the same system. And all you do is you get an autoresponder, which you have to pay for, and they recommend Aweber. And then you buy solo traffic. Basically you're buying traffic from Devin's sources, which is basically, other marketers' email lists. Again, these lists are being bombarded every single day with the same offers, right? And then you plug your system in and you just buy traffic from him, and you cross your fingers and you hope to God that this will actually make you money. Now, most of the time, people that go through systems like this don't make profit. Okay, you might make a couple of sales like I mentioned earlier, but because they're not teaching you marketing and you don't have any idea what you're doing, there are a lot of things that go wrong with a system like this. Okay, let me explain why, and then you can decide for yourself whether you want to do this or not, right? Completely up to you. First of all, you're not learning how to market, so you don't really know what you're doing. Second of all, the system is being used by thousands of the same marketers, so everybody looks the same, which means that you're not differentiating yourself from anybody else, which means that the conversions of the system go down because everybody has seen it. The third is you're buying traffic from a very, very expensive and low quality traffic source, which is called solo ads. I've spent over $40,000 on solo ads and they suck. in general, unless you really understand how to leverage it properly. And unfortunately, in the easiest system ever, Devin doesn't teach you how to use the solo ad strategy properly. He just says buy traffic from this source, and that's all you have to do, right? So you don't really know how to optimize it. All you're doing is you're just trusting him, you're trusting the system, you're buying from his sources, and it's not cheap, all right? Solo ads is roughly about 80 cents to $1 per click, all right? Per lead. Per click, it depends, right? But again, it's not cheap, so you have to end up spending quite a lot of money regularly in order to get leads. They come through your system, which a lot of people have seen. They opt in, but a lot of them don't buy because they've seen this system so many times, and also the quality of the traffic is generally very low. A lot of people on these email lists that you buy solo ads are opportunity seekers, but they're not buyers, okay? So you might generate a couple of sales here and there, but are you going to get into profit? A lot of the time, no. All right, so I know I've repeated myself a couple of times, but just understand that these kind of systems very rarely work. All right, so Devin's gonna make a lot of money, but you as a customer, you don't really know what's going on, and because of everything I've just mentioned earlier, it's very hard for you to get in profit. So a lot of red flags with this kind of system. Okay, now when this system first started years ago, it might have done okay, but because it's been in the market for quite a while now, it's probably not performing very well at all, okay? And also solo ads just suck in general, right? So just be very careful. Now let's talk about the cost of this, all right? And then you can decide for yourself whether you want to do this. First 14 days, okay, is $9.95, so it's cheap to try it. And then after 14 days, you can choose either two levels, either the basic level, which is $47 a month, or the gold level, which is $97 a month to keep using the system. The difference is the basic level, you get to only pick one niche, okay? And the gold level, you get to sell in 3 niches. I would recommend just picking one niche anyway, because you don't want to sell in more than one niche. All right, and he recommends make money, weight loss, and personal development. They're all completely different niches. All right, so you don't want to sell in more than one niche, because if you can't even make $5,000 a month in one niche, you're never going to make any money in 3 niches. Does that make sense? You have to focus on one niche first. So I would say that the gold level is kind of irrelevant, okay? Now they do have a few upsells. They've got one-on-one coaching, that's $297 for 3 1-hour sessions. And there is an upsell for another more advanced coaching, and you can decide to do that if you would like, right? The nice thing though about the easiest system ever is that because it's based on ClickBank right here, right? ClickBank is a very big marketplace. They have a 60-day refund. Okay, so 60 days. So if you don't like the system, you can ask for a full refund, no questions asked. I think that that's pretty good, all right? But other than that, I would say that this system right here is the reason why so many people fail in affiliate marketing, to be honest, right? I have been through probably more than 10 of these kinds of systems in over 14 years because I didn't know any better. Right? I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars online. This is the worst way to do affiliate marketing. Believe me, it is really the worst way to do affiliate marketing. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's good, I'll say it's good, right? But because I've been through so many of these types of systems, I think that on paper, it looks really good because it makes it sound like you don't have to do any work. You just leverage an expert like Devin Brown, and then he is going to show you where to buy traffic. You don't even have to learn to generate leads. How simple is that, right? But here's the big caveat. When you use a system like this, you have zero control because you don't know what you're doing actually. All you're doing is you're just using a replicated system and you're just plugging your affiliate links into the emails for the system. That's it. You're not unique. You're not customizing anything. You look like, thousands of other people online, so your conversions will just naturally be very low, okay? And then the other thing, like I mentioned earlier, you don't know where your leads are coming from. You're just buying traffic from Devin, and for the most part, solo ads are very low quality, okay? It's very likely that he's getting this traffic from a big solo ad network called Udemy, right? And the traffic on Udemy sucks in general. Are there some decent solo ad sellers out there? Yes, there are, but very few. And because there is so little training, so little actual educational training on the easiest system ever, you're never really going to learn how to optimize solo ads properly. You're never going to learn how to optimize your system because you don't own it, right? So there's so many factors in this, where you're just not going to be successful because you have zero control of the system, of the traffic, of the optimization. It's very hard for you to improve with this kind of strategy, right? So it's not that affiliate marketing doesn't work. I just think that when you use systems like this that leverage solo ads and a replicated system that is the same for everybody, and you're using ClickBank products that you basically don't really, you don't know whether the quality is good or bad, because again, the training is there's just too little training in the system, right? You're relying too much on what Devin's actually giving you. The chances of you being successful and profiting from something like this is very, very small. So I would say affiliate marketing is a great business model, but doing it this way, I think that the chances that you'll succeed is like less than 5%, okay? Less than, it's just something that I wouldn't recommend at all. So I would say stay away from something like the easiest system. There might be some people that are making a couple of sales here and there, but are they actually in profit, real profit every single month? Highly, highly unlucky. Highly, highly unlikely, okay? So just be very careful. I would, if you want to do affiliate marketing, learn to do it properly, okay? Learn to generate your own traffic. Learn to build out your own very, very simple selling system instead of relying on something that's done for you where everybody looks the same. There's zero customization here, okay? So I wouldn't do this at all. Save your money, get some real training, okay? So that's my review of easiest system ever. It's not the easiest system ever because you're not making any money. So what's the point of a system where you don't have to do any work when you're not really actually generating profitable ROI? Okay, something to think about when you're learning to build a business online. All right, hope that makes sense. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you're watching this video right now though, and you are looking for a legitimate way to generate income online, look, I've done, a lot of different business models. I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. And out of all of them, still for me till today, there is one method is my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And if you'd like to check that out, click the link below and I'll send you that strategy straight to your email and you can check it out if you would like. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review today of easiest system ever. Hope to see you on another product review. Take care.